Hey, I just wanted to put this video together real quick so you can get to know me a little bit better, so you understand who I am, where I'm coming from, and to see if it's a good fit to work together. So I'm going to hit through these points real quick. Our background here at Sam's Realty, my family, the experience I have, the schedule that I run on a day-to-day basis, and if you're looking to expand on a real estate career or potentially looking to explore, I'm just kind of wanted to hit on a couple topics there. To get started, our Sam's Realty was started 1965 by my grandfather, Samuel Domenico. Prior to that, it was a farmer's market. And then he had the vision to start real estate because he saw what real estate potentially could bring to the area, and rightfully so. He did. He made a good decision on that. We're not too far from New York City, just north of the city by about 90 minutes or so. So we've been able to really do well in the industry from there. We've been family owned ever since. So that being said, is that real estate's been in my blood and in my life forever. Ever since I've kind of been breathing. I've been breathing in real estate because my mom started as when she was 18. She had gotten her received her license, and she kind of took it on all the way up and through. So again, I've been around it for forever. My family, I'm a husband first. I'm a father. I'm an uncle to several of our youngins. I'm a brother and as well as a son. And I like to take every moment that I can with my family. Family is big to me. It's when we have family events, holidays, things of that sort. We tend to get together with the family and do a lot of fun things. So they're a big part of my life, and I enjoy every minute of that. Getting to my experience, home sales, whether you're on the buyer's end or the seller's end, I've done a handful, several transactions. Obviously, since I was 18, I've had my license and I've done all of this real estate, business. So I have quite a bit under my belt with that. Property management, we've managed over 100 properties, whether it was me by myself or with a team. Cumulatively, we've probably done quite a few hundred, if I'm not mistaken, because I know my brother has a handful. I have a quite a bit, and I know we have a new agent that just took on a whole bunch as well. So we have a lot of experience in there. Rentals, countless rentals throughout the Dutchess County and even beyond for placing tenants. Renovations, flips, new construction. That's something that more so my brother does a lot of work in. But I've been very fortunate to be able to learn and be involved in a lot of what he's been doing there. So I have a lot of the knowledge. We have connections to contractors. We have connections to suppliers. We have connections to the city officials and people in charge of the town. So we can communicate to a lot of people and be a good resource to really anybody that's looking for anything in real estate. So that I feel like it's been super beneficial for us as a company to help advise and get people the information that they need in a speedy fashion. That leads me to my next point, which I don't have bullet pointed here, but it's probably one of the most important things that I want to touch on. Is I focus primarily on communication when it comes to real estate. I feel like because I'm in property management, because we've done the business that we've done, we in the lifestyle I've lived for so long, I'm a 24/7, 365 person. So phones are on our hip nowadays, so it's very easy for people to. I won't say it's easy. I'll say it's simple because whatever. It's very simple to respond or to communicate, and unfortunately, a lot of people in the industry don't, and it can be frustrating. So this is something that I take very, very seriously. And a lot of cases we have to communicate very fast because we're on property management. We have emergencies, we have things that come up. So it's stuff that we just have to respond to in a speedy fashion. So if communication's your thing, or that's one thing that was lacking in a previous experience, that's my primary goal as a real estate professional, salesperson, realtor, and that's my commitment to you is communication. As far as my schedule goes, this is real quick. And just to run through this, my morning is really set to personal time, getting my kids ready, getting them out the door, getting them to school when school's in session. My mid morning, I do a lot of, first off, I'll go to the gym. I'll get my head right, my mind right. I feel like it's really good for, discipline, for my habit, for, my body health, just getting my energy set for the day. So that's been a very good key component for me and my health, to be honest. From there, I'll get into my private office where I do a lot of like business health strategy things. I look at my investments and I make sure that the other businesses that I have are operating smoothly. If they need any attention, I'll give it to them. And then I'll transition into real estate in the afternoon shortly thereafter. So usually around 11:30, that's when I'm making my transition to real estate salesperson, 100% focused from there until very late, in the evening, or I'd say late afternoon, because I'm usually wrapping up my day in the real estate because I'm going, 100% there from, like I said, 11 to probably about 5:30. Then I'm home with my kids, my family, where I'll put my phone aside, so it's plugged in on the counter, hidden. I will check it from time to time, like every half hour or so. But that's the only time where you're not going to get an immediate response from me is anywhere between like 5:30 and 8, because that's when I'm with my kids, my family, my wife, and we're spending some time together. And then of course late night is when I dive into some education, check out on the emails, respond to what I have to do, and that's when my wife and I get together and we have our time where we discuss on what's going on with the day. Because if anybody knows, when you have kids, it's super chaotic and we can't have a conversation. You can't do anything. So yeah, that's our time to kind of debunk the day and understand what just happened today. And we it's when you're a parent, you have to take, I think whether you're a parent or not, I mean, it's probably good, a life hack to understand that you shouldn't take, anything too seriously, because I look at it as entertainment on a day-to-day basis. So that's what me and my wife do. We joke about the day, to make light of some moments that may have got carried away, at any given time. So that's my schedule. I tend to try to stick to it every day, but don't get me wrong. When you're in property management, when you're in home sales, when you're in renovations, flips, constructions, things change. You get phone calls. You got to go. You got to get a delivery. You got to leak. You got to, somebody locked out. So I like to try to stick to the schedule, but as we know, that's not the case on a day-to-day basis. But it's something that I like to do my very best to stick to. If you're looking for a real estate career or just happen to, come across us and you're like, oh, maybe I'll, kind of dabble in it or look in it. Here are some of the things that I would say that set us apart from some of the other brokers or firms out there. We like to focus on multiple streams of income. As you can see, our experience, we have a whole bunch of different revenue streams that come in with home sales, listings, uh, home buyers, property management, rentals, renovation, flips, new construction. Encapsulated in this, with property management, you have a whole bunch of services that are needed: handymen, painters, cleanouts, trash, yard work, all the stuff that comes along with this. We need help with delivery things. We have people in the office that will, if you have specialties in marketing, advertising, there's a whole slew of things that you could do in real estate that, unfortunately, to me, it makes sense, but in some brokerages, they just don't allow you to do some of the, different streams. I don't know why, but I've heard through experience that that's what happens. Experience. I mean, I don't know any firm, honestly, on the planet that does what we do, because with the experience that my brother has, the amount of flips, renovations, new constructions, the amount of knowledge that kid has is incredible. Between him and his wife, his wife's a designer, Angela. I'm sure, if you heard of Sam's Realty, you probably bumped into him or heard the name of both of them, because they're beasts in the industry, especially here in Dutchess County. So experience wise, we know what we're doing. If it's not my brother in the construction, Angela in the she's a savage in the rentals and the whole commercial side of things, where she's been filling a lot of rentals and doing business there too. we just have a ton of experience with myself in property management. I've personally handled over 100 management properties when I was, in Florida, in New York, just bouncing back and forth with some of the stuff that I've been doing, other businesses that I've been able to handle, that similarly kind of merge and have similar, aspects that we do here. So the experience alone, I think under our umbrella of what we do, you're not going to find that anywhere else. Along with the experience is the connections. Like I said before, the contractors, the officials that we work with, all the people that we've had done business with or do business with, we can get answers fast. We're private, so there's some different benefits that come along with being a private firm. And that's all I'm going to say, about that. Support and education. One of the things that like I said, on the same communication front, here's the thing that I feel like a lot of new agents lack is the support from brokers, the education from brokers or the industry, and more or less with the support is the active availability of questions to get answered. And here at our firm, between my broker, which is my mom Donna, and my brother Anthony, me, we're so good at communicating, and we're so on it, and it's just a way of life for us, because we live and breathe this business. We love to do it on a day-to-day basis. We love to do this 24/7, 365. It's just a part of who we are. As I speak right now, we're in late December 2023. Some people know this, some people don't. But when we go on vacation, some people know about it, some people don't. My brother right now is in Costa Rica, and some people know and some people don't. But it's as if he hasn't even left, because we have people covering for him. He's got a team of people set up. He can't physically be there. So yeah, the people that need him physically there know that he's away. But for most, like the property management side of things, we've been communicating. I've been talking to him, through email, through text, through phone calls, pretty much every day. And things operate just as smooth as if he was here. And that's the way you have to have a business go. It's just the way of life that we were here at Sam's. So if that sounds attractive, whether it's from a consumer or a client or customer standpoint, or even if you're looking to explore Sam's as a real estate career, keep us in mind, and we'd be happy to try to earn your business, because that's what we're here for. We're here to compete with the other agents out there. And don't get me wrong, there's enough business for everyone. We just want to make sure that the right business falls with the right people, and we can help as many people as we can, that are looking for the help. There will be links in the description below, for a lot of different things, like our website, which is actually listed on the screen here too. But check out our Google reviews. That's another big thing, that we've generated a lot of business from. People love us. It's a good thing. I'll try to think of what other links I'll have in there. Our contact page. So if you ever want to get in touch with us, probably if you're looking to join us, right on our website, you can contact us too. We're very available. All of our phone numbers are listed publicly. All of our names, all of our websites. If you search us, you'll find us. We're very easy to track down. I'll say that. So we can't hide. We're not going anywhere. That's another big thing too. Is that we're here for forever. We're gonna build this thing, and we're gonna keep it going, for as long as we can think. So with that, it was very nice to meet you, and I hope to hear from you soon. And we have an opportunity to earn your business. Take care.